Hi guys, Photokina 2016 again, and this time we had a look at some new manual focus lenses for mirrorless cameras for Sony E-mount and Micro Four Thirds. Let's check them out. The first on the list is the Laowa 15mm f2, a super wide-angle prime lens designed specifically for the Sony E-mount. The lens is quite compact and light, the build quality feels robust, and the mechanical ring is smooth and pleasant to use. The aperture ring is clickless, but I would have preferred the option of choosing between a clicking and declicking mechanism. Because of its small size, the lens has a 72mm filter thread, so you don't need a special filter adapter. There aren't any electronic contacts on the mount, so EXIF data won't be recorded. Laowa promises near zero distortion, and they also designed the lens for astrophotography. The f2 maximum aperture is quite attractive and makes it the fastest 15mm rectilinear lens designed for the 35mm format. Judging from the few samples I took, distortion seems to be very well contained, and the lens appears to be sharp at f2 above the center and in the corners, but I'm curious to see the results at longer focus distances. Chromatic aberration and vignetting seem well contained as well. The minimum focus distance is 15 cm, which allows you to get quite close to an element and have a shallow depth of field. At the Laowa stand, we also had a quick look at the 7.5mm f2 for Micro Four Thirds, which offers the same angle of view as the 15mm lens seen before. However, this was a pre-production unit, and we weren't allowed to take pictures with it. As you can see, the lens is really tiny. The characteristics are similar. It is a rectilinear lens and is actually the widest rectilinear prime lens designed for Micro Four Thirds. The aperture ring seemed very tiny though, and less precise than the other lens. Here as well, we don't have electronic contacts on the mount. We were hoping to try the new Photokina Firin 20mm f2 for Sony mount, but unfortunately it was only on display inside a glass cabinet. Next we stopped at Voigtländer to have a quick look at the new 65mm f2 macro lens. It's the fourth lens specifically designed for the Sony full-frame system. It was a prototype, so we couldn't take pictures with it. The lens isn't too large, but feels heavy. The bar extends a lot when turning the focus ring. There is of course the aperture ring, and it has a dedicated ring to switch between clicking and clickless stops, like the Micro Four Thirds series. The aperture has 10 rounded blades, and the lens will have electronic contacts on the mount. The minimum focus distance is 31 cm. There isn't any information yet about the price or the release date. Then we stop at Meike, a company also known for its accessories and battery grips. We first had a look at the 12mm f2.8 lens designed for APS-C mirrorless cameras. Unfortunately, I didn't have the a6300 with me, so I took a few shots of the A7R Mark II in APS-C mode. The build quality is solid, the focus ring is smooth, and the aperture ring clicks in 1/2 steps. At f2.8 the lens seems decently sharp, but I wasn't too impressed. The minimum focus distance is 10 cm and the bokeh isn't too bad. APS-C mirrorless cameras already have an excellent 12mm manual focus lens, the Samyang 12mm f2, so I admit this lens doesn't attract me as much as other products, but it deserves a thorough test before coming to a final conclusion. We also had a brief look at the new 8mm f3.5 fisheye lens. This lens is designed for APS-C DSLRs, but an E-mount version is also available. The lens definitely feels larger and isn't natively designed for mirrorless cameras. The build quality is excellent, the hood can be removed, and you have a clicking aperture ring. Sharpness seems excellent judging from the few shots I was able to gather, chromatic aberration and flare seem well controlled. As usual, don't hesitate to leave a comment and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.